In the last week video, we learned that date picker control in Power Apps is not really perfect. Quite often we want to limit the dates that the user can pick. Yes, we can do it. We learned a few tricks that we can do it. And we also have learned that we can limit the year, but we cannot really nail it down to the date and week or something like that. So we came to the point that sometimes we are much better off replacing that date picker control with something like a drop-down or combo box. But after that video, I got one question that made me think that, okay, let's add that functionality to another video. The functionality that I'm talking about is picking the next 5 business days. Yes, we want to have a combo box that has the list of days, including dates and the day of the week. And we want to have, for example, 5 business days, 5 next business days that the user can pick from them. Without wasting time, let's see how we can do it and how we can bring those dates and display them the way we want in our combo box. Let's say today is Tuesday, April 4th, and for our combo box to show next 5 business days, I should see something like this. So starting from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be missing, and then we should have Monday and Tuesday. Now let's see how we can do it. Now, without saying, based on what you have learned in the previous video, we know we need to create a table like this in the memory. It can be a table, it can be a collection, whatever you want to call it. We need date. We need date in string because combo box only shows string values. And also we need to have the day of the week to display it in our combo box as a second item in our layout. This is how I solution it. If I need 5 next business days, I add 2 to it. So for every 5 days that I have, I need to add 2 days to include the weekends. So I will have everything included in the table before I filter it. So I need to have a sequence from 1 to 7. After I create this base, I can add the date field. And this date field should start from tomorrow. And this tomorrow can be easily created by adding 1, which is the value of our sequence, to today. So 1, 2, 3 till 7. I will have the next 7 days, not necessarily business days, in the table that I want to present as items in a combo box. Then I need to convert this date to string to whatever the format that I like so that combo box can actually display it. And finally, I need to have the day of the week column added based on the day of the week that I can get from this date field. But we are not done yet. We really don't need this value, so we can get rid of it. And we also don't want Saturday and Sunday, so we also exclude this from whatever the result that we have here so far. And after we are done with this, this table is identical to this one, and we can use it inside the combo box. But how do we do that? To create our sequence, we use Power Apps sequence function. Sequence function creates an array and put the numbers from 1 to n, whatever that we define for the sequence function. After that, we use AddColumn to calculate the date field. Then we can use another AddColumn to convert this date to DateString. Within the same AddColumn, we can get the same date and calculate the day of the week. So far everything is done. Later, I can use DropColumn to get rid of the value field. And the last part, you guessed it, we can use filter function to get rid of Saturday and Sunday. Now, if you have already taken my Master Power Apps table functions on Udemy, this course covers everything you need to do to finish this job. So you can simply pause the video here, go back to your Power Apps, add a combo box, and finish the job only based on the information that you have in this slide. That's actually a good test to see how well you learned that course. Regardless, let's go to Power Apps and do it together. Inside Power Apps, in the same app that I created in the last video, I added another screen and I want to insert a combo box here. Done. For this combo box, for the items, I want to start everything from the beginning of this slide. First column is my value, which is going to be sequence. So I say sequence, and I need to have 7 items in it. If I just click on it, you will see I have values from 1 to 7. First step is complete. Second, I need to use AddColumns to calculate the date field. So I come here and I say add column, and for the calculated column, I want to call it date, and the value that I want to display there is going to be today plus ThisRecord.Value. Now, I have date field and the value. 2 columns are done. Now I need to add DateString using AddColumn to whatever that I have so far. So I can come back here and I say, again, use AddColumns. And in the end, give me another field called DateString. This is the new field that I want to create. And for this one, use the same record.date. And now I need to convert it to string. So text, and the format that I want is going to be year, month, and day. And I close the bracket, and I close the bracket. See what I got so far. Let me just expand it. Oops. And if I click on format text, it's going to be even better. So you can see I have data string, and the data string is going to be the calculated value from the date, and I convert it to the year, month, and day format. If I click on the add columns, you will see date, data string, and value are there. So I have date, data string, and now I need to go with day of the week. So within the same add column, I can use text function and calculate the day of the week. To do that, again, I click on comma, I provide the next field name, day of week. And to calculate that, again, I want to use ThisRecord.Date, and I want to convert it to text. And for the format, this time I put DDD. If I put DDD for this guy, you will see that it contains the short form of the week. And if I put 4 Ds here, it's going to have the full name of the day of the week. Great. We are good. So far, we created everything. Value, date, data string, and day of the week. Now, if you want to get rid of value, we can use drop column. So right in the beginning, I say drop column. From whatever the table that this guy returns, I say drop column value. And I close this. Now you can see I have date, data string, and day of the week, but the value is taken out. Great. And finally, I need to use filter to exclude Saturday and Sunday, which is, again, easy. I can come back here and I can say filter, whatever that the entire thing returns up to here. And the condition is going to be ThisRecord.DayOfWeek is not in Saturday or Sunday. And I close the bracket. At the moment, it only shows you Saturday and Sunday, but if I simply put a not here, and I close this condition, everybody is happy. I have everything except for Saturday and Sunday. Now, if I go back to my combo box, and I click on Edit Fields, I can say primary text is going to be date as a string, search field is going to be whatever that we want, it doesn't really matter, but instead of single, I pick double layout, and for the secondary field, I can pick day of the week. And this way, if I run it, you click on this drop down, and you will see we got everything that we want in this combo box as a replacement for our date picker. And finally, here is the complete formula. You can find it in the video description if you just want to copy and paste it in your app. And in the end, just a quick review on what text can do with a date value. So if you have a date and we use 1D, it returns the date value. And it doesn't really matter if it's a single digit day or double digit day. But if we use double D, we are looking into a bit of formatting, so it adds 0 in case the date is in the single digit area. And finally, if triple D gives you the short form and 4D returns you the long form of the day of the week. All right. If you are still with me up to this point, I'm pretty sure you like this video. So show me some love and push that like button. And if you push also that subscribe button, if you are not already a subscriber, I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.